Dear friends, if you've been feeling hurt lately, emotionally, spiritually, or even physically, this message is for you. Whether your heart is heavy from a broken relationship, betrayal, grief, rejection, or just the weight of it all, I want you to know something. You are not invisible. You are not invisible. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. And most importantly, you are not alone. Sometimes we move through life looking fine on the outside, but inside we're quietly bleeding. Our souls ache from wounds that no one else can see. And even when we cry out to God, the silence can feel deafening. If that's you, I want to invite you to stay with me for a few moments. Let's lean in together. There is healing in God's Word, and there is hope for the hurting. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I met a woman after church. She was the picture of grace, perfectly put together, gentle smile, quiet demeanor. But when I asked how she was doing, her eyes welled up with tears. She said, "I've been coming here for 3 weeks, and no one's asked me that." She had just gone through a painful divorce. Her world had shifted. Everything familiar was gone, and even though she was surrounded by people, she felt completely alone. She had shown up hoping for healing, but she was drowning in silence. Friends, how many of us have felt that way? That story could be yours. It's been mine before too. But here's what I want you to hear today. The pain you're feeling is real, and so is the healing that's coming. Isaiah 11:9 says, "They will neither harm nor destroy on all my holy mountain, for the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea." This verse is often viewed as prophetic, pointing to a future peace. But we can cling to the promise now that harm and destruction are not the end of our story. God is still at work. He is still writing chapters of peace, renewal, and restoration, even if you can't see them yet. I know it's hard when the hurt is still fresh, when the people you trusted walked away, when the thing you prayed for didn't happen, when life just doesn't look like what you thought it would. But friend, your pain is not pointless. In fact, it may be the soil where your strength is growing. Luke 6:28 says, "Bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you." That feels impossible when we're hurting, doesn't it? But what Jesus was teaching here wasn't about pretending the pain didn't happen. It was about choosing freedom, because bitterness is a chain. And when we bless those who hurt us, when we surrender that weight to God, we are the ones who walk away lighter. Forgiveness is not weakness. It's not about excusing what happened. It's about releasing your heart from the prison of pain. And oh, how God longs to meet you in that place. The moment you take even the smallest step toward Him in your pain, He rushes to meet you with grace. 1 Thessalonians 3:8 gives us this beautiful picture of encouragement in the face of hardship. Paul writes to the church with deep concern for their faith in the middle of suffering. He says in verse 7, "Therefore, brothers and sisters, in all our distress and persecution, we were encouraged about you because of your faith." You see, even in our hurting, we can encourage others. Our pain doesn't disqualify us. It often becomes the bridge for someone else's healing. What you're walking through right now may be the very thing that gives someone else hope later. So what do we do with all this? We keep showing up. We keep praying even when it feels quiet. We keep trusting even when the road is dark. We keep trusting even when the road is dark. We keep believing, not because it's easy, but because God is faithful. If you're feeling broken right now, let me remind you, you are deeply loved. You are fully seen. And this moment, this hard, hurting season, is not the end. God is with you in the middle of the ache. He's holding the pieces of your heart in His hands, and He's already gone ahead of you to prepare joy on the other side. Take comfort in knowing this. Healing isn't always loud. Sometimes it happens quietly, one breath at a time. One choice to forgive. One whispered prayer. One verse that reminds you you're still being held. Let that be enough for today. You are not alone. You are going to get through this. God's not done with you yet.